Okay, so today we wanted to start a new chapter, analytic trigonometry, and first we wanted to verify trigonometric identities. Okay, so what are the trigonometric identities that we have known? Okay, so we know the reciprocal identities that we always remember. Yeah, so remember these three. The other three will be easy. And we have quotient identities, tangent equal to sine or cosine, cotangent equal cosine or sine. The Pythagorean identities, we need to remember one. The other one is, divide sine square, divide cosine square. Then even, odd. Which one is even? Only cosine and secant. So these two are even. All of the others are odd. Okay. So how could you verify identity? We wanted so one side of the identity can be simplified and it will be identical to the right side. So and then it does not mean that you have to like solve one side and make it equal to the other side. You can simplify both sides, and then if both sides happen to equal the same thing, then you also verify it too. Okay, so these are the verified identities. So now let's look at some examples. Cosecant x, tangent x. Yeah, so you can, because typically we start with the complicated one. So cosecant x times tangent x. Yeah, right side we wanted secant x, so maybe we want to rewrite as sine cosine. So this is what 1 over sine x times sine x over cosine x. So sine cancel, equal to 1 over cosine x. And are we done? No. So then we compare 1 over cosine x and secant x. Are they the same? Oh, these happen to be the same. Then what happened? Good. You verified. Okay. So the next thing that we wanted to do here is what? Use factoring to verify identity. Okay. So because typically you start with what? Complicated side. So you have sine x in common, then you have sine x at times 1 minus cosine square. So why do we wanted to have sine? We wanted to replace 1 minus cosine square to be sine square. Because on the right side you have what? Sine cube. Okay, so this is why you wanted to make it happen here. Okay, so this is how to verify the identity. Okay, and then you have this one. Okay, so this one is when you have add fractions. So what will you typically do? Common denominator for fractions. So x, is sine x times 1 minus cosine x. Yeah, so this is what you do. Okay, and then you can continue. What do you have? Sine square plus 1 plus 2 cosine x plus cosine square. Sine square plus cosine square, that's what? 1. So it's 2 plus 2 cosine x. And then what will you do? You can factor here. 2, 1 plus cosine x. And then you can simplify and equal to 2 cosecant x. Yeah, so this one is a little bit difficult. Okay, little bit difficult. Okay, so you have to be very, very, very careful to verify. Okay, so you use a lot of identities here. So similarly, we have this. Yeah, so 1 plus sine theta, 1 plus 1 minus sine theta. What will we do first? Common denominator. Yeah, so it's 1 plus sine theta times 1 minus theta. So this is what do you want to multiply? You have 1 plus sine theta here. You do not have this. Then you multiply 1 minus sine theta on both top and bottom. You multiply 1 plus sine theta on both top and bottom. And then you add them together. So 1, 1, 2. Okay, 2 here. Okay, so then what should we do for this one then? Okay, so because on the right side it seems 2 plus 2 tangent square. So and there is nothing we can cancel. So we have to what? FOIL this. So 1 plus sine theta, 1 minus sine theta. So what do you have? It's 1 plus sine theta minus sine theta minus sine square theta. Plus minus, what do you have left? 1 minus sine square. What is 1 minus sine square? Cosine square theta. With me? So what do we have here is 2 over cosine square theta. What is 1 over cosine square? Okay, so I think we are using a different method. Yeah, so you can use this method. Okay, so what will we do? We can continue with our method. So what will we do is 2 over cosine square theta. So what is 1 over cosine? 1 over cosine square is what? Secant square. Yeah, so what is secant square? Do not forget your identities. What will be secant square? So your secant square equal to what? 1 plus tangent square. So what happens here? Yeah, so it's 1 plus tangent square. Are you with me? Yeah, so equal to what? 2 plus 2 tangent square theta. Okay, so you can use the method from the book, or you can directly to verify it, continue to verify it. Okay, so the book method is a little bit what complicated. Okay. Okay, so this is another method. Oh, okay. This is another method if you do it with on the right side. Okay, so this is the basic technique to verify the identities. Okay, so this section, so you have to practice. So you have to practice and be familiar with all these identities. Then it will be okay.